while Katie appears.
Hey guys, Theatre Gaming Mechanic Jason Donnelly here.
But today, we are joining forces.
No, guys, we're not the Justice League.
And no, we are not the Avengers. What we're actually here to do is to join forces and review movies that you would like to see.
So, the first movie up that we went ahead and seen was the Batman Lego movie.
Yeah.
You have probably all seen the adverts for it.
Yeah, and maybe some of you have seen it.
But we're going to go through a couple of points that we think might be beneficial to you.
Exactly.
So first up, I personally thought that I'm not going to give away spoilers, obviously, but I think personally the Batman character in this movie really has been expanded greatly since the first Lego movie into the true hero that he's, in my mind, always supposed to be.
Yeah. Me, I've always quite liked Batman, even growing up, and I know this is going to shock a few of you, but I'm not a big DC fan.
Dum dum dum.
But I do like the Batman universe, and I've always found their villains to be very interesting.
Okay.
Stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much. Also, I would have to say, when it came to the animation in this, was really, really good. It was basically, stop motion and all that. But again, the fact that, they built the set out of Lego and all that, and it was really well done, because sometimes when you do stop motion, it can look really, really bad.
Yeah.
Basically, you can either look amazing and look really good, and then there's projects that you do back in primary school when your teacher's trying to teach you stop motion. I've done that before.
It's not fun.
No. Basically, the story was someone stole someone's ice cream and it went very horribly wrong.
That was a bad day. That was a bad day.
But we don't talk about primary school.
Yeah, that's beyond the joke. Seriously, that's bad.
But yeah, the animation was really good and well done on the team that worked on it.
Yeah, I would agree on that one. If any of you guys have seen the original Lego movie, yes, we're not sponsored, just you can see the hands going around there. If any of you guys have seen the original Lego movie, the very first one, between that one to this one, I will have to say that the animation quality, like any other film, has gotten better. I would definitely say it's a lot better than the first one, because the first one, back when it was I think it was Will Ferrell and all that were in it. The animation was good, but you could tell it was it was a stop motion video, because it was some of it was laggy and a bit jumpy. But with the Batman movie, it flowed quite great.
Yeah.
Quite great.
Quite great.
English? Do I even speak it? No, go on.
Definitely don't.
But yeah, right. For my next point, disclaimer, I'm not going to spoil the ending. I promise. You've heard me say this before we did this video.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil this, but there was a point in the film, right at the end, where my brain nearly did a backflip out to the other side of the frickin' cinema.
Yeah, I think my brain did the exact same thing.
Because, and if any of you guys have seen the film yet, or going to see it, you will see what I mean. There was a point where my brain went, physics? Do you even? It's just, I know it's Lego, and I understand that it's stop motion, but, there is such a thing as even Lego has physics.
Yeah, that scene did very much, when I was watching it with you, even I was just like, you what?
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Yes, what even?
Yes, but yeah. Aside from that, me being the voice acting geek that I am, I have to say that the voice acting in this movie was really well done. The guy who played Batman and / Bruce Wayne did a very good job, and I would have to say he's probably, I know probably some people are not going to like me when I say this, but I have to say he's probably the best Batman we've had so far.
Yeah, I would agree. Up to the point of this movie, I would have said, and I know a lot of you guys probably don't agree with me, I would say Val Kilmer up to this point would have been my best one. Yes, and before any of you say it, I know that a lot of you guys have probably seen that the guy who did Daredevil took over as Batman. I still don't believe that he's a good Batman at all. But I would agree that the guy, a guy called Will Arnett, which
Yep.
we were talking about earlier.
Yes, and Future Kate will put a picture of him.
Yeah, just whoo!
There you go.
There, just right there. Woo! He's a great voice, and I think if any of the bigwigs at, you know, was it Warner Brothers that did
Yeah,
this?
one of those.
If any of the bigwigs at Warner Brothers have any sense, there's your new Batman right there.
Exactly.
Flipping job done.
Exactly. And also the guy who played Robin, which is Mike
Mike Cera.
Mixer. At first, a lot of people were a bit worried about him because they were thinking, oh no, they're going to make Robin really, really annoying.
no.
Oh no. But he did an absolutely good job at portraying the character, and basically, you know, because it's a parody film, they made it quite very, like, it's very, you know, the Robin that we all know and love, and sometimes what do, you know, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
And also they made a really good reference about Robin in the movie, which I absolutely loved. I was really glad they did that. And also the person who voiced Batgirl / Barbara Gordon,
Rosario Dawson.
yeah, that's the one. She did a pretty good job as well. Basically she, again, it's when it comes to voice acting, when you do acting and voice acting, it's kind of like, when you're acting, you can obviously, you know, you can show your emotions in your face by your body language, but when you're voice acting, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because you have to basically have it, basically your acting is through your voice.
Yeah.
No one sees what you're doing. You could literally be having a party in the sound booth and no one would know.
Yeah, it's like saying, like, I've acted quite a lot in my life. You know, I've acted interested in most things, but that's a different point. But I've done acting in my life, and when you're a voice actor, your whole centre point, which is your face in acting, you're losing that power. So you've got to take all the emotion that's here and transfer it to here. And some people don't do it always so good.
Like, for me, like, I've done acting before as well, but I've also tried my hand at voice acting, and it's not easy. Like, because whenever I like to play characters, I like to play the really mean ones, because it's always fun. But I can always, like, show my expressions through my face when I'm saying something really mean or something like that. But when you're voice acting, you've got to literally, it's like, yeah. Anyways, enough on that tangent.
Yes, we kind of gave you some back history to our lives there.
Yeah.
Didn't mean that.
Yeah, but anyways, but also the guy who played Alfred, who was Ralph Fiennes, he did an amazing job on Alfred. Because again, he did the British accent very well.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't know if he's actually British, but that's not the point.
That's beyond the point. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I will say future Katie will probably tell you he's British.
Yeah,
later.
Yeah,
but even if he isn't, well done, dude.
Yeah, they did. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a lot of British accents in the movie.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, and also, guys, oh my god, guys, a special voice actor came into the movie.
I still can't believe this. When I saw this name in the credits, my brain went, really? Warner Brothers? Really? But I'll let Katie explain this one because she's a little bit more excited about this than me. I was like, what?
Okay,
Move on.
I have my said iPhone right here.
Not sponsored by Apple.
No, by the way,
We are
I
not.
have a very cool cover, you can see that. But anyways, right, so, I hope you guys can hear this. If not, future Katie will have to edit this part out, but yeah. Hey, computer.
Welcome to Earth. For your information, Robin is trying on costumes in the Batcave again. He's doing something that's in Patricia Car.
So that's the thing.
Yeah! I don't know if you can hear this, but I hope you can. But, yeah, I was a bit surprised, and it was funny that the fact they actually made it for Siri on the phone. So that you can pretend to be Batman, because we've all done that before.
Yes, you know, the amount of times you've thrown a black dressing gown on and put that black paint on your face and said, I'm Batman. Or was that just me?
That was just you.
Oh, damn it!
I just pretended
There we
that though.
Fair enough. But yeah, right, so we've we've covered quite a lot
Yes.
of the good points.
Yes, basically what we like.
Yes.
But
Now,
not every movie is perfect.
no, but I don't know a lot of films that are.
There's a lot of movies where I can be like, yes, that is 10 out of 10. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But then there's other movies where I'm like, it was good,
But
but.
right, so we drew names out of a hat. There's only two of us, so it's dead easy. So it's fallen to me to kind of bring home the bad points, as it was. Now, when the first Lego movie came out, I understood why there was references throughout the film. But when it came to this one, to the Batman movie, some of the references, or some of the things that were said in the film, some of them just didn't make sense. There was, and again, I'm no spoilers on this, because obviously, the movie's only been out for a period of time, and I'm aware that some of you guys pretty much probably you guys haven't seen it yet, so I won't spoil this. But there were some thoughts and references in this film that made me go, what was the point?
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to me.
See, there was a certain plot point that happened to make these references basically happen, where I was kind of like, that shouldn't belong in Batman. That should belong to somebody else. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. There's a certain item in this movie that's related to somebody else, but somehow Batman gets it, and all that stuff happens.
It kind of felt like it was the Batman movie, and by the end of it, they were trying to go, right, we're running out of footage, let's just start grabbing randomly from other parts of the universe. And just going, right, let's smoosh all that together.
Yeah. Because, basically, there were some points where I was like, wait, what's that doing? Why is that there?
Yeah.
And it was just, I felt like they were trying to advertise a certain game that Lego came out with. Which is basically, well, I mean, there's a bunch of other references that don't have anything to do with Batman, which I'll probably just say the game. If you've ever seen the game Lego Dimensions.
Yeah.
Basically, I think they're kind of trying to sneakily a little advertise that game in.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, look what you can do here!
Yes, see with everything that was done in the film, you can do this in this game! Woohoo!
Yeah, so, I don't mind when some movies, like, they want to advertise their other stuff. Of course, I understand that. But when you take it away from the film...
It's the best reaction we had, was meh. But yeah, I think the only other thing we wanted to give each film that we do a rating.
Exactly.
It was a rating out of 5. 5 is a perfect movie.
Yes.
But 1 is like, what's the point?
Yeah, like, why do we spend money seeing that?
Seriously, you could easily pick it up in the bargain bin in Poundland.
Exactly.
Not sponsored by us.
No.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I think we discussed it at length recently, and we came to the Batman movie is a 4 out of 5.
Yes, because again, it's not a perfect movie, as we said. I feel like maybe if they didn't have that whole other reference thing happen, then maybe it could have got a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
But again, we can't expect all movies to be perfect.
No.
Like, trust me, there's going to be some movies we're going to say, we're going to review, and it'll probably be like, I don't know, out of our whole careers, it'll be like one movie we'll give a 5 out of 5 reference to.
It's like, there's a lot of films out right now, and before anybody says it, I'm tangenting just a smidge, but you'll get my point, right? When, like, comparing this to, for example, say the Star Wars series right now, like when Rogue One came out, everybody figured that was going to be a perfect movie because of what preceded it.
I haven't seen it yet, so I don't really know, but yeah.
if any of you guys have seen Rogue One, you'll know what I'm on about. But basically, where this is concerned, it's kind of... The Lego Movie 1, like the first one, was good. But when I went to see this one, I thought, in my heart, that it was going to be better. I kind of felt like they've kind of dropped the ball a little Like, some of the good stuff that they could have put in, they didn't. But yeah, I think, is there anything else you want to throw in here?
Not,
Throw into this big kettle of fish that we've got on the table?
not really, just, you know, I mean, again, I really feel like, you know, if they didn't have that part in the movie, it would have been absolutely fine, and they could have had a completely different ending that could have worked really well.
But
Again, I don't know if, you know, the big executives at Warner Brothers would like turn to their director or the writers and go, you gotta put this in the movie. But why, sir? You gotta put it in the movie.
yeah.
Because, yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything we had to talk about today.
Pretty much. So, and until we meet again,
Hit like and subscribe, come be part of the team. But until then, we are Wild Gamers Appear. We'll see you soon. Bye!